What's the good, guys? It's your boy Trick Boy V back at it with another video, and we're gonna do some exposing again. And I hope these compilations helping y'all. They really helping me. I've been making some life changes on some stuff. Watching these videos open my eyes to some things and some stuff I'm gonna try out in my life. They're gonna say better my mind, better my body and stuff like that. And it's something I'm praying on and asking God to remove. And I'm gonna do my part because some stuff I know I need to change. I'm doing it slowly, but I need to go ahead and get out the way. So hope you're having a blessed day. Let's get into the video.
Anywhere on your skin. It's called petroleum jelly because it's literally made from petroleum, the same stuff used to make gasoline and plastics. It may seem like a quick fix for dry skin, but it's not doing your health any justice. Your skin absorbs anything you put on it. So go with something non-toxic like Primary Pure Everything Balm. Not sure what products are actually safe? Comment ebook and I'll send you all my non-toxic swap.
Okay. And I'm gonna say about that. For dry skin, just get some shea butter, get some cocoa butter. It's a lot of non-toxic stuff out there you can get nowadays for your dry skin. I got an auntie, she make lotions, homemade lotions, and her stuff is, man, it's beautiful. I gotta order some more from her, but she has some nice products. And if I can, I'm gonna put it in the description box if I can find it. But I really, I probably rarely put on petroleum jelly for dry skin. Maybe for my knees or something, but I don't remember. I don't know. Let's get it.
This is a dried parasitic insect that you eat every day. Well, how is that possible? Well, watch closely. If I crush a small pile of these insects, scoop them up, and pour them into a vial of warm water, the water turns a deep red. This is used as a red dye under the names cochineal extract, natural red 4, E120, and carmine color. Carmine color is listed in the ingredients of this candy. So, this candy gets its color from crushed up parasitic insects. Guess which of these products have parasitic insects in them?
All of them.
They all do.
It's wild. So we've been eating parasites this whole time.
How the ham you put on your sandwich is made. The whole process starts with the pig. Ham is made from a simple pork leg, which you know as pernil. First, they separate the bones from the meat and remove any excess. A lot of fat ends up being left behind. The pork leg is placed in a tenderizer, which breaks down all the proteins in the meat, making it very tender. This is when the meat is soaked in salt. If you think that's all, you're mistaken. Inside this rotating mixer, preservatives with chemical additives are added, which along with the brine, cure and preserve the meat. After that, the meats are thrown into a tank to rest. This is where the magic happens, as the salt continues to penetrate as time passes. Do you think it's time to turn it into ham now? The party has just begun. When they come out of the tank, the meats are taken to a tenderizer that will break and rupture the muscle fibers. The next step is just grinding. The meats are fed into the grinder to make it malleable, and then it's tenderized in a beater until it turns into a liquid mass. Now that mass is placed into these molds, which are packed under pressure and taken to the baking oven. After the baking process, the ham is removed from the trays. They undergo an inspection to check for anomalies, bubble formation, or liquid. With everything in order, the ham is packaged, transferred to a supermarket, and then you end up buying it because you can't resist so much succulence.
Dang. I don't eat ham though, so Oh, I
The
get that.
flesh food that I would eliminate from the American diet would be poultry, would be turkey and chicken. A brilliant advertising campaign has convinced people that, oh, it's white meat, it's healthier.
The number one reason for antibiotic resistance, the number one reason little girls have menstruation at 7 and 8 years old, the number one reason women have menopause now 10 years sooner than their moms, is because people are consuming more and more hormones that come from animals. And the animal of choice today for you yuppie hippie natural eaters happen to be chicken.
The truth is, even though chicken flesh and turkey flesh has its reputation with select healthy meats, the truth is, it's the most unhealthy of all the flesh foods.
We have about a 21% higher cardiovascular mortality rate in the black community of this country. And it really does have to do with the diet, the Southern diet. And what they really mean by that is soul food. More cholesterol, more saturated fat, not just chicken, but fried chicken. That's a combination that is set up for heart disease, kidney disease, stroke, and death.
When they exhumed the tissue from breast cancer, they found salmonella in almost every single specimentation that most likely came from you eating organic chicken.
And what I can say about that is, to go a little more depth, it's what they putting in the chicken. Now the big corporations, I seen a few videos. They first, wash it in chloride tubs and stuff, try to kill the bacteria and stuff. But then they pump it with other stuff, with chemicals like chloride and some other stuff. I gotta find it. If I find it, I'm gonna post it on the next compilation. But it's what they putting in the chicken, like you said, hormones and stuff like that. From when they feeding the chicken, cause they feeding it hormones and all this. They feeding stuff so it can grow faster. And I'm talking about the corporations, and then they living in bad conditions, and then they pumping all these chemicals in the chicken. That's why it's like that. That's why you see big old, huge, fat chicken wings, and some places got big old thighs and breasts and all that because they pumping all these chemicals in the chicken. So that's why chicken is bad. But they say if you go to a farmer's market and get the chicken, it's way more healthier, way less chemicals, way more, what is it called? Chicken is way more fed by the earth and stuff like that. So what I'm thinking of doing, going to a farmer's market and getting chicken and stuff like that. That's what I'm thinking of doing. See how that turned out, because I hadn't ate fried chicken in a minute, so in some weeks. So I want to do is go to a farmer's market sometime this month or next month and see how they chicken is, because they say that there's way less of chemical, way less stuff in the local farm chickens and stuff like that. So they say go to a what is it called? Farmers market and stuff like that, and you get way more better product and stuff like that, instead of getting the stuff from these big corporations that don't care about us, that want our money and stuff like that. So I just wanted to say that to let people know in depth. I just learned this a few weeks ago. What's next? Kitchen. The plastic cutting board, aluminum foil, plastic container. I changed that. I don't got a cutter board. I had a wooden one and a plastic one, but I don't got. Yeah, what I'm gonna do is change my my stuff into stainless steel. Like I said over here, I'm about to change my pots and pans and stuff to stainless steel. It's way less. There's no chemicals in stainless steel, stuff like that. Let's read this though. It's toxic. Aluminum can leach into food. especially when heated, and may contribute to health issues like neurotoxicity. Y'all can pause it and whatnot. I'm gonna read some of them. Plastic bowls, plastic cups, and stuff like that. But I also have glass stuff too. So I'm in that transitioning of taking the plastic away and just sending to glass and stuff like that. So that's where I'm at right now with that. I can't read them well. Okay. Cookware. Nah, that's where I'm gonna go to. That's what I'm gonna do next. Get stainless steel stuff. Cause they say it's like when you scratch them type of cookware, it's like micro plastics that get in your food and stuff like that. But I'm switching, so I'm learning. As I'm learning, I'm changing stuff in my life. So thank God I'm able to learn and be able to apply these things so I can be more healthy. I know some people say, "Oh, something you're gonna die from something." I know that, but I rather take the stuff to be more healthier and try to reverse some of the stuff that already is harmful to me, so I can live a healthier life and stuff like that. I mean, you can't stop everything, but you control what you can control. Everything else put in the Most High hands. So that's what I'm doing, taking charge, controlling what I can control, and the rest in the Most High hands. I have both. I don't got a cutting board right now, but I had a plastic cutting board and I had a wooden one. So, and I really actually was using the wooden one way more than the plastic one. Or was it silicone? I can't remember which one. I think it was plastic, but the wooden one is way better. It's way better to use a wooden cutting board, especially with when you cutting up meat and stuff. It's way better, way easier too. So, what else we got?
You might want to skip the ice next time you order a drink.
Man,
You might want to skip the ice next time you order a drink.
It really hurt my feelings. So this.
Most ice machines are never cleaned, meaning bacteria. Most ice machines are never cleaned, meaning bacteria, mold, and even roach droppings get frozen inside. One test found 70% of ice machines in fast food restaurants contain harmful bacteria, some even worse than what's in public toilets. And when that ice melts, you're swallowing it with every sip.
That's so true.
5 breeding grounds for viruses and bacteria you would never expect. 5 breeding grounds for viruses and bacteria you would never expect as a qualified naturopath.
1. Hotel swimming pools. Chlorine doesn't actually kill all of the bacteria, and in some of these pools, the water doesn't get changed for up to 5 years. It's better to just avoid or swim in the sea instead. 2. When you're using the toilet. If you're sat down, the toilet water can splash directly back up into your rectum, infecting you. I recommend laying a couple of sheets above the water to avoid splashback before you use the toilet. 3. Delivery boxes. It's common for delivery boxes to have mucus, saliva, and fecal matter on them. I recommend leaving them in a locker box or out of the way for 5 days if you can. 4. Restaurant glasses. Bacteria can multiply on the glass and even nestle itself into lipstick, making it even more resistant. I recommend drinking from a bottle instead where you can. 5. Restaurant forks. They frequently cut mouths, making them no different to unsterilized dental equipment. They also aren't dishwashed at temperatures high enough to kill the bacteria. I recommend wiping your fork down with an alcohol wipe before you use it. For a one-on-one consultation on how you can rid your body of viruses and bacteria, leave the word HELP below.
People are gonna be watching some of these silverwares. And I gotta find me some alcohol wipes because that makes sense with the glass and the what's it called, silverware. But the stuff I get chicken tenders and stuff. I get finger foods for the most part. So the only thing I probably have to get is when I go to Golden Corral is clean them off. But besides that, I'm gonna be really getting stuff I use silverware with at restaurants. But Hope y'all enjoyed the compilation. Y'all let me know what y'all learned. Y'all let me know what y'all know in the comment section. Hit that like button. Share this, please, because people need to know this. And it's good to inform people and let them know what's going on so they can prevent themselves from getting sick and be able to help others prevent themselves from getting sick. So y'all take care. The Most High love you. I love you. Check out my other videos, and we out.
And